Hello everyone and welcome to the Left in Lobby podcast, episode 6. Who would have thought we got this far? Well, I'm the fender for you.
Not me.
And I am joined with...
I am gaming for good.
Yes, episode 6. Who would have thought it, eh? It's going quite well so far. But thank you.
Yeah, we are now financially committed to this podcast, everybody. So
yeah,
you better start listening, and by all means, feel free to give me money.
Yeah. You could. We'll set up a Just Giving page.
Yeah, sure. I'll become a charity.
Yeah. So
a charity of Lil.
So obviously you may have seen our last podcast, which was quite personal, very personal.
Nah, not really.
No.
No personal details were revealed about anybody.
No, not at all. No, it just didn't work out. So I had some weird news again this week. I have gone to our old faithful website, which is
the Daily Mirror.
Yes. So
I think that this could become a segment in of itself, because it's like we're holding a mirror up to the world.
Yeah.
And what's looking backwards this week is
woman hears mystery drilling sound in home. Police find something very naughty. Yes. So
okay, there's a dildo in the wall, isn't there?
No, there was something happening in the bath. I'm just going to let it be there. So a woman calls the police because an unrelated drilling sound was plunging her home. The woman from Barmen in Germany, and who hasn't been named, and you will hear why in a second, panicked when the mysterious noise sent vibrations through her house. When she first heard the sound, she thought that somebody might be trying to break into her property. But then 2 police cars rolled up and officers rushed in to investigate. They didn't find an intruder, but somebody trying to get in. They found a vibrator in the bathtub. Not in her bathtub, though. So...
Wait, so... It was in a neighbour's house?
Upstairs, yeah.
Was anybody in the bathtub with it, or did...
Police had also heard the strange drilling sound as they go through the house. They pin the noise down to upstairs bathroom and soon find the culprit, but it was a sex toy vibrating out of control.
Wait, when are sex toys ever controlled?
It's true. Yeah, well, if you've got your hand on it, probably.
Yeah, but I mean, if it's doing a good job, then...
Yeah, let it go, hands free. An amusing translated of the police report. They went up to the upper floor with the caller and located the suspect intruding in the bathroom. He lay in the tub, was blushing and jumping uncontrollably. They're on about the deal.
Wait.
No.
Oh, right.
They called it.
I was like, was a guy probing himself?
No.
I mean, nothing against that, but, where were the hamsters?
Yeah, exactly. But no, they said it was a he, but it was just a dildo. So the report continued. Was related that there was no burglar, and cried, "This is my vibrator." This was the blue mole model. After the intruder was put and the force of the forces went off. Oh, so they turned it off. The woman was apparently hugely relieved to find out that no burglar was trying to steal her things. When the officers found out they'd been called out unnecessarily, they promptly left, probably giggling. And they just said, don't call us for suspicious sounds. Just go up and search for yourself.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yes, so she left her vibrator in the bath and it was making so much noise that she thought someone was trying to break in.
How did she not... Unless, she left it on something soft and then it fell in.
Yeah. Well,
how do you not know you've left a dildo running in the bath?
I don't know. Unless someone maybe... I don't know. Maybe it's fallen in and it's turned itself on. But then, isn't it a bit dangerous to have batteries in the bath? So if you're using that in the bath, you'd electrocute yourself.
There you go. You've got homework for next week.
Yeah.
Take batteries into the bath.
Yeah. Can you? Is there amphibious dildos?
Oh yeah, there's totally amphibious dildos.
Probably.
I've purchased waterproof dildos for a lady or two in the past.
For a lady or two.
What can I say? I think that a dildo is a suitable birthday gift.
Yeah.
Call me a modern man. I'm going to admit that I would, and did.
Yeah. Look what I've got you, love.
It wasn't even that. Like I wasn't even remotely sexually related to these people at all. I was just like, you haven't had any in a while, and you kind of displayed an interest, so here you go, dildo.
So it was just a friend, or was it like a Secret Santa?
No, it was a friend. Like,
okay.
I was just like, I'm going to buy you a dildo for your birthday. She's like, yeah, go on then. And I don't know if she didn't think I would do it, but I was out working in Milton Keynes, and there was a sex shop. I was just like, dude, pull over here. I want to go inside, grab something, come out with a rampant rabbit.
Did she tell you if she used it?
She never told me if she used it, but I have it on good authority that it was used.
Okay, cool. Because it's not something you just buy willy-nilly. No pun intended.
Sure.
But that's the thing. Yeah, because you can get things for everything now.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Yeah. It's quite funny.
Apart from vibrating children fuck dolls. They still don't exist. Wait, I haven't actually Googled that. Maybe I should. I'm going to Google that now. Ooh, is that something I want in my search history?
That's your homework. Oh, dear.
Vibrating child fuck doll. Japanese company features lifelike child sex dolls. This is breaking in. Well, it's not breaking weird news, but my antivirus just kicked in.
We still recording? We still live?
Oh yeah, we're still here. I think. A Japanese company produces lifelike child sex dolls, claiming they prevent pedophiles from offending. Somebody beat me to it, dude.
Shit.
Shin Tagaki has shipped anatomically correct sex dolls of girls and as young as 5 to clients around the world for more than a decade. Holy shit.
The bed.
An interview with The Atlantic has described how he set up the Japanese company Trotola because of his own attraction to children and his conviction that they should be protected. So there you go. We called it last week. Like the guy who invents the fuck doll is a paedophile. We should accept there is no way to change somebody's fetishes, Mr. Tagasaki whatever his name is. I'm butchering his name.
Yeah.
I'm helping people express their desires legally and ethically. It's not worth living if you have to live with a repressed desire. No, repress your desire to fuck kids and to fuck animals. Like if it can't legally say no, that's not good.
No.
Like. Don't fuck it.
Keep it in your trousers.
Treatments for paedophilia exist, including cognitive behavioral therapy and chemical castration, along with other interventions intended to suppress the urges. Apparently there's science behind this. Meta-analysis by Mayo Clinic found the treatments do not change pedophiles' basic sexual orientation towards children. He believes the dolls he creates, set mostly to men living alone, save children from sexual abuse. There's more, but I'm not going to read into it because I don't want to read about these weirdos.
And we will not be. We may or may not be putting that in the description below.
Oh no! I did read more. Okay. He said, I often receive letters from buyers. The letters say, thanks to your dolls, I keep from committing a crime. I hear statements like that from doctors, prep school teachers, and even celebrities.
Oh, wow.
I think that guy is full of shit.
Yeah.
And child sex dolls do exist. I can't patent that anymore.
No.
Sorry, Skin, you're gonna have to just stick with the midget
mums
idea. Yeah, mum.
Misunderstood midgets.
Okay, so that is weird news and extra weird news.
Yeah.
for this episode. Did we get any BS to PS?
I think that was PSBS as well as weird news.
A little bit, yeah. That kind of bled over there.
Oh God. No way.
Yeah. So I have got something that's kind of PSBS, but it's also kind of a thing in and of itself. So
Go on then.
I might just leave it to a little bit. All right, yeah.
Go on then.
Okay, so there was a comment from Base Rebels on the last podcast.
Yeah.
Guy, you have to watch 5 guys fuck a hamster, I believe was the quote.
Yeah, to get off.
Which I thought was, yeah. So, in 2016, Pornhub actually released their statistics of what people generally search for.
Yeah.
And I've got a top 10 here. So, what we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah.
Right, so what do you think number 10 was?
So this is most searched on Pornhub.
Yeah.
I reckon the lowest one, I reckon...
I have got like 20.
20.
Yeah.
Well, we'll just do the top 10. The top 10, what could be the 10th one? POV, point of view.
POV is not on there. You see, I was considering turning this into a quiz, but I feel like it's kind of relevant this week. Yeah. So, yeah, no, number 10 is Japanese.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, so that's on the rise. It's gone up 4 places from last year.
Oh, really?
It's like top of the pops.
Yeah,
it's popping of different kinds.
I'll put some quiz
I've
music.
Got number 9. Number 9 is massage.
Okay. The old
number 8 is
the old milk bed.
Yeah. Number 8 is hentai.
Oh, Japanese anime. Yeah.
Yeah, that's gone up 3 places this year. Number 7 is very similar. That's cartoon.
Okay.
Right. What do you think number 6 is?
Schoolgirls.
And let me have a look. Schoolgirl does not feature. Oh. No. Number 6 is Mom.
Mum. Misunderstood midgets. Mm-hmm. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, no, it's Mom.
Oh, yeah.
Mom.
Yeah.
So it must be American searching.
Yeah.
Which then takes us down to number 5. Want to guess?
Schoolgirls.
No, they already said that doesn't feature.
Oh, yeah. What else could it be?
You're kind of close, though. Same sort of ballpark, maybe.
Teachers.
No, it's Stepsister.
Oh, fair play.
Yeah, Stepsister up 2 places from last year, so potential incest is in. Number 4 is always a popular one, although it's down 2 places this year with Teen.
Teen, yeah.
Number 3 is Stifler's Mom.
Really?
No, it's MILF.
MILF.
But, same thing.
Yeah.
That's up 2 places this year, so, number 2 is Stepmom.
Stepmom, okay.
And number 1, a non-mover. Care to guess?
Is it family related as well?
No. Maybe, but no. Not strictly family related.
Orgy? Fetish? I don't know. Go on.
Number 1 is lesbian.
Lesbian. Oh, fair enough.
Non-mover there.
Oh.
But what I find most interesting is number 11.
Go on.
It's something that you and I have in common.
Gaming.
Something that essentially started this podcast.
Gaming lobbies.
A particular lobby.
A particular lobby as in a gaming lobby?
Mm-hmm. Where did we come up with this podcast?
Overwatch.
Yep.
Overwatch.
Number 11 is Overwatch.
No
the most
way.
searched thing on Pornhub. Now, here's the thing. Yeah, I've already read what beat Overwatch.
Yeah.
But Overwatch has beat Anal, Ebony, Threesome, Lesbian Scissoring, Cream Pie, Asian, Black, Squirt, and Gangbang.
Fucking hell.
Overwatch beat all of those things for the most searched thing in porn last year. I'm a little bit proud.
Yeah, you dirty little gamers.
Totally. Just absolutely just... Then again, we play Overwatch, and I would totally bang the shit out of Tracer.
Yeah. Or Black Widow. Not Black Widow. Is it Black Widow? Who's the sniper? Widowmaker.
Yeah, that one. But yeah, actually, on that thought, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, if you shoot Tracer,
Yeah.
she rewinds.
Yeah.
You didn't shoot Tracer.
Yeah.
You fuck Tracer.
Yeah.
You both come.
Yeah.
She rewinds.
Yeah.
The bullet is still left the gun.
Yeah.
Did you fuck Tracer?
You did, but she didn't. You still did the act, but because remember, you don't rewind unless you're holding on to her and you rewind with her.
Oh, if that was a thing, that would be cool.
If you rewind,
because then, like,
yeah, you'd be.
You could just literally fuck all day. Like, your turnaround time would be reduced immensely.
Yeah, you could keep going. You climax, reverse, go again, climax, reverse, and just keep in that spot.
Also, I hate to use the but birth control, not an issue.
No, very true. Very
true. You shoot Tracer and it rewinds. It's great.
Yeah.
So yeah, Overwatch, the 11th most searched thing on Pornhub. I just find that amazing.
Thumbs up to Blizzard.
I will be jerking it to Overwatch porn by the end of the day.
Thank you, Blizzard, for your contributions to porn.
Yeah, totally.
And Activision, because you're together now.
Are they?
Mm-hmm.
Who bought who?
Activision bought Blizzard.
Wow. That is a big get for Activision.
Yeah.
They're blowing so much money. They spent a fuck ton of money on Candy Crush. And...
Yeah. So Activision now own everything that Blizzard does.
Wait, don't Activision make Call of Duty?
Yep.
Don't touch Overwatch. Don't let them fuck with Overwatch.
Well, at the beginning of... I think it's at the beginning... They did a new intro for Heroes of the Storm, and it's now got Activision in it as well.
Okay.
And I think...
I hope they don't fuck with Overwatch.
No.
If anything, what they need to do is just shut down Call of Duty and just make Overwatch.
I'm getting rid of my Call of Duty. I'm getting rid of Infinity Warfare. I'm going to trade it in.
I might have one on the PlayStation. I don't remember. I don't care.
I'm going to trade in a couple of games and go get For Honor, so it doesn't cost me anything.
Yeah, fair play.
Yes. Right. So did you go and see Triple X in the end?
I did go and see Triple X.
What did you think?
Let me think. The movie itself is absolute dog shit.
Oh, really?
It is just such a horrible, horrible movie. The storyline is ridiculous and pointless, and honestly, it is exactly what you would expect from a Triple X sequel.
Really?
Yeah, it is just such a terrible, terrible movie. The guy they got to play Vin Diesel when he's doing extreme shit, he's great. Oh, really? He does all sorts of crazy stuff. He's awesome.
Can you tell it's not him?
Pretty much. He's skinnier.
Oh.
But yeah, the movie itself is absolutely it's terrible.
Yeah.
I had such a blast watching it. It was so much fun. Like I say, the storyline is ridiculous, and it's just all daft. And you could pretty much call the last 5 minutes in the first 5 minutes.
Yeah.
The stunts in it are ridiculous. It starts out, I mean, alright, this is a bit of a spoiler, but it's just ridiculous. Xander Cage is the top of a radio tower. He takes something off of it, jumps off the top of this radio tower, doesn't shatter his ankles when he lands on skis on a rocky jungle type side, and then skis down this jungle before skateboarding down a mountain road. That just tells you the kind of movie that it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's absolutely terrible, and I loved it. It was just so much fun to watch, and that's kind of what you would go to these movies for. You don't go to these movies for the gripping storyline. Like, you don't watch the Fast and Furious just be like, oh, what they gonna do now? Spoilers, they're going to blow shit up and race cars.
Yeah.
Like, that is what you go for. It's all you're going to get. And Triple X is exactly the same.
It's the same with the Expendable movies, isn't it? They're all one-liners and they're all big actors and they're all there. Yeah.
Exactly. They are movies for the sake of movies.
Yeah.
I also
Yeah.
this week I double barrel week for me this
Ooh.
week. I went to watch Trainspotting 2.
Ooh, any good? Worth going to see?
I went to I've never seen Trainspotting 1 until Sunday.
Yeah.
So I watched Trainspotting on Sunday.
Yeah.
I feel like 20 years ago that might have been an amazing film. Today I was just like, okay, it was a film. They did a lot of drugs. I kind of don't care.
Yeah.
I can't really relate to shooting up heroin and
Yeah.
watching a kid fucking die. But Trainspotting 2, what can I say about Trainspotting 2? Did you watch Clerks before Clerks 2 came out? Wait, have you seen Clerks and Clerks 2?
Nope.
Well, that's going to suck for you. Right, so
I'll write that
Clerks
down.
is a movie by Kevin Smith. He did it I think it was 3 decades ago.
Yeah.
And it's a black and white movie about 2 guys who work in a convenience store, get up to shenanigans. It's a great movie.
Yeah.
And then 20 years later, he goes back to the well and he makes... Was it 20 years later? He goes back to the well and makes Clerks 2.
Yeah.
And it was the sequel you didn't realise you wanted to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, you wanted to see more of the Clerks, but when he's just like, oh yeah, these guys 20 years later, you just think, is it a bit far to be visiting these guys now? And then you watch it and you're just like, oh no, it's these guys 20 years later. It's a bit more of a story, and it's really nice, and you leave the movie just thinking, I'm really, really glad I watched that.
Yeah.
Trainspotting 2, exactly the same
Oh,
thing.
nice.
Sorry, I am slowly dying inside. Yeah, you go and watch the movie and you're just like, I didn't realise that I wanted to see a sequel to this, but I'm so, so glad that I did.
Yeah.
And the story is nice. There's one little bit in it that kind of took me out of it, which, once again, it's the glorified drug use.
Yeah.
But then afterwards I was thinking about it and thought, it kind of works in the movie, so while I was taken out of it at the time, I can kind of justify it to myself in my head. So, yeah, all in all, Trainspotting 2 is like... I can honestly say Trainspotting 2 is the best movie I've seen this year. Alright, that's a very short list, but yeah, I really dug the movie.
So Trainspotting 2 is better than Triple X.
Trainspotting 2 gets the freaking little seal of approval from me,
cool.
dude.
So you know that I was meant to go and see Split.
Oh, yeah. That was the M. Night Shyamalan movie, wasn't it?
Yeah, with what's his name? Guy who plays Xavier. James McAvoy.
Yeah.
I didn't go in the end.
No.
The reason I didn't go in the end is because I had what they call an upset stomach.
All right.
And it happened to me while I was at work. So I was driving around like I do, seeing customers. Turned up to a customer's house, had a cup of tea, thought, I don't feel too good. I ended up having to do a tactical toilet break in someone's house.
Ah, ooh.
Yes.
Was it like Vietnam?
Yes.
Bad.
But for all you viewers out there, the best way to hide noise is to pad out the toilet first.
Oh, yeah. You put that comfort layer in there. And, well, that said, in that scenario, I don't know about you, but the plopping noise isn't something I generally have to worry about. It's the cleanup afterwards.
Oh, it wasn't that. It was, they had special water in their toilet. You know when you put the bomb inside the actual cistern and when you flush it.
Oh, yeah. The shit's blue?
Yeah, so it was blue. So I was safe. And they had 2 dogs, so if there was any smell, I'd be like, it's the dogs.
Oh, right, yeah.
So I got away with that, and then the next day I couldn't go to work. It was that bad. So I ended up not seeing Split and then having a day off work as well.
Bummer, dude.
Yeah.
So, yeah, coming soon one day, maybe a review of Split. Unless, Fender just associates Split with...
Split in one.
Splitting.
Yeah.
And it never, ever happens.
No.
We'll see.
Yeah. I'll keep you updated.
Sweet. Thanks. Wait, on the poo situation or on the movie?
On the movie, because you don't want to know my bowel movements.
I already know your bowel movements.
Yeah, too right. Right, did you hear that Ben Affleck has stepped away from doing Batman, not being Batman.
Yeah, I
directing it.
read that this morning.
Yeah,
which I kind of get.
Yeah, so he stepped away.
I completely understand
from directing it. But there's actually nobody. They're all. I don't think they're fighting over it, but there's nobody that's been completely confirmed yet.
No.
There's been a tweet from Kevin Smith to see if he wanted to direct it. He said he's flattered, but 3 things make me directing Batman impossible. 1, haven't spoken to Ben in 2 years. 2, I made yoga houses. Yeah. And then 3, common sense. So he doesn't want to do it.
No, it is a big pair of shoes to step into, and you're not going to do a good enough job for the internet. Like, you look at Batman vs Superman and the spanking that got from the internet.
Yeah, the same.
You look at Superman and the spanking it got from the internet. People are really, like, unless it's a Marvel movie, give it to let Marvel make Batman.
Yeah. And
people will love it, but I don't know, you're not going to win.
I think all the die-hard DC fans, the ones that know that DC comics are really gritty, really dark, really violent, and they're the dark side of a comic book. Unless they get that, they're always going to just rinse it and not like it. Especially Batman. In the late, like, Batman's quite gritty and stuff like that. But they tore.
The dude is called the Dark Knight.
Yeah, exactly. They ripped Batman v Superman apart. They ripped Suicide Squad apart. I didn't mind the new Superman. I didn't mind that too much. But again, the DC fans are not happy.
No, at the end of the day, Ben Affleck is a good director. All he's done is like what surgeons do.
Yeah.
They look at a patient and think, that patient's going to die on my table. That is going to be a statistical nightmare. I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
He's looked at that and said, I do not want to take a metric fuck ton of shit for doing a Batman movie. I don't think the script is there. I don't think this is going to work.
Yeah.
Pass.
Yeah, it's true.
And that's it. Like, he's probably done the smart thing.
Yeah, he definitely has. Did he direct Batman v Superman then?
No.
Did he? Oh yeah. What one? Oh, he directed that gangster film he was in, didn't he? The latest gangster film he was in, called After Dark, I think it's called.
I don't know about that. I just know about like Argo and The Town.
Yeah.
And there was another one as well. I don't remember what it is, but yeah, his directorial work is generally really strong, and obviously he just didn't want to fuck it up with Batman.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. Also, directors don't think that there's going to be a sequel to Doctor Strange because they don't know where to put it. They don't know if they should do it or where
it fits.
Or where it fits, yeah.
Well, I suppose it's all they've done there is introduce Doctor Strange into the Marvel Universe.
Yeah.
So now they can just fucking make him an Avenger.
No, he is. He's in Infinite Warfare.
This is what I'm saying. They've introduced Doctor Strange. Now just put him in every fucker else's movies.
Yeah.
Like, he's going to be in Thor Ragnarok. You know it.
The Hulk is.
Yeah.
He's definitely in it. And also now, currently, most of the cast in Guardians of the Galaxy 2 are going to be in Infinity Warfare.
Which also makes sense. I mean, that was kind of one of the first movies that they really sort of... Wait, no, they didn't.
No.
I don't know.
At the moment, Guardians of the Galaxy are nothing to do with the Avengers at the moment. But you never know, at the end of Guardians of the Galaxy 2, they might be introduced.
Yeah, the extended Marvel universe and that. So, yeah, no, I think it's they don't need a second Doctor Strange movie.
No,
it'd be pretty cool to get one, but yeah, it's not really needed. A lot of the Marvel movies for me have kind of just blurred into one. So, I don't know. I don't know if it's superhero fatigue or if it's just. If the movies aren't great, I just look at these movies and just think, yeah, it's another Marvel movie. It's going to be pretty fucking great, and then I'll watch it when I get around to watching it.
Well, this year, I think there's 3 Marvel movies out this year, which are Guardians of the Galaxy 2, Thor Ragnarok, and then Spider-Man Homecoming.
Right.
They're all out.
I'm sure there's going to be more.
Probably.
can't tell you for the life of me what they are.
But then, yeah, because obviously Guardians of the Galaxy, we all know the cast for that. Thor Ragnarok will have the Hulk in it, and
Yeah, spoilers. They are going to fight.
yeah, and Spider-Man has Iron Man in it. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, they're all just going to become their own movie. Like, it's the same with... when I went to see Trainspotting, I got to see an extended trailer for Logan.
Yeah.
Kind of changed things up a little bit.
Oh really?
I'm pretty sure I heard Professor Xavier say fuck.
Oh
I'm pretty sure I did.
yeah,
So, yeah, it kind of painted it in a different light.
yeah.
No more, no less excited for that movie. Just it was another trailer, which is pretty cool.
The little girl, I didn't realise. Obviously, you see the trailer with the little girl with Logan, but I didn't realise who she was until I saw the extended trailer that you've probably seen. Because she's a big part of the Marvel universe as well. But I'm not going to give any spoilers away. You got to see the film.
Yeah, totally. Which I am probably going to do.
Yeah.
I don't know when it's out. When's Guardians of the Galaxy 2 out?
Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Let's have a look. Let me see. Film releases. 17. Let's have a look.
I'm just thinking about going to watch a movie for my stag do.
Yeah.
It's not going to be a typical go out, get wasted, see strippers kind of stag do. I don't know. It's just not me.
Yeah.
So it might just be a rent out Tension VR for an entire night kind of stag do.
Yeah.
And I just got a message on Discord. I really should have put this thing in quiet mode.
So Guardians of the Galaxy 2 so far on Google, may be incorrect, says that the 25th of April 2017. But I'm guessing that could be wrong.
Yeah, if it is wrong, then if it is right, then it's not going to be much of a stag do considering I'm getting married in March.
No. So we have a long list of...
Yeah.
There's quite a good lot of films coming out this year. Jesus. Quite a lot of good films. So we've got...
Actually, speaking about movies, last week, Skin brought up The Ring.
Yeah.
Did you realise they've made a sequel to that thing?
They've made a couple... In Japan, the original Ring, there are quite a few, but they have done a recent one called Rings. Yes, I did know that. Yeah.
I saw the trailer for Rings. I was just like, at the end of The Ring 2 or whatever it's called, didn't they oh, we understand you, crazy well girl, and we understand, and now you won't kill my boy.
Yeah.
I thought they dealt with her.
Yeah, they put a lid on the well, didn't they, and then got rid of the tape.
No, it's not even that. Like, didn't they find her bones and give her a proper burial?
Yeah, I think
shit?
Yeah, they freed her, didn't they? Yeah. So I don't know. Then hopefully they'll say something.
Yeah. So I don't how. Obviously, they've updated it for a modern generation, and now rather than copying VHS tapes, which even back then was a little bit archaic, it's now been uploaded to YouTube, and everybody in the world is watching it, and they're all fucked.
Oh.
So that's interesting.
Yeah, it's gone to the modern day.
But then surely a quick like or a retweet or something for it, then that just backs her off if you shared the video. So, I don't know, what's the problem? Everybody just fucking watch and share it. She'll get rich off YouTube, and before you know it, she's driving a fucking Lamborghini, and she doesn't need to climb out of a well and kill people.
She'll be bigger than PewDiePie, and she'll be there.
Yeah. That's it. That's the sequel to The Ring right there. She gets a Lamborghini.
Yeah.
So, yeah, sorry, I totally hijacked you there with my Ring talk.
You're fine. There's a lot of films coming out. New Pirates of the Caribbean. A film that I saw a trailer to, and it's from my era growing up, and it looks quite good, is Power Rangers.
Yeah, that does look actually pretty decent. And also, I saw a trailer while I was at Trainspotting. There was a trailer for Blade Runner 2049.
Yeah, that's on here as well.
With Harrison Ford in it.
Yeah.
Did they remake Blade Runner, or was that a different one that I'm thinking of?
They never remade Blade Runner.
Didn't they make one with fucking Hawkeye? Or no, Colin Farrell? What was that one?
I don't know.
Total Recall?
Yeah, Total Recall was the remake of Total Recall. So yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. Right, yeah. I've never seen Blade Runner. Always heard good things, never wanted to make them wrong.
I've only watched it once, but what I can remember it was very good.
Okay, maybe one day. Maybe one day I'll watch the thing.
They're making another Alien movie.
Yeah, don't care.
Alien.
I tried to watch one of those once. And
Yeah, they're very dated.
I don't know.
Um,
I bought the special. There was a special edition where all the discs are inside the fucking head of the Queen.
Yeah.
I bought that. Never watched a single one.
Oh, no way.
And it turns out all that was a box set and then an alien head in a box. So it didn't freaking matter anyway. And this camera is driving me nuts. I think it might be these mirrors. You know.
Do you reckon?
It doesn't know where to look because of the
No.
mirrors behind me. I might have to change my position to over here.
Yeah. There's a new Star Wars film, The Last Jedi, which we all know is not going to be The Last Jedi. There's always going to be a Jedi. So
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess.
so far that we've seen in the Star Wars universe, there's 3. So
this year is episode 8, right?
yeah,
That's The Last Jedi.
yeah. It's called Star Wars: The
Right.
Last Jedi.
Okay.
But
That'll be interesting.
yeah, when we all know that in the last film there is 3.
I don't know. Technically, there isn't.
Well,
It's not the last Force user.
yeah, it's true.
It's the Last Jedi because Leia never did her training.
No,
Luke was never declared a Jedi.
nor a master.
Just
no.
throwing it out there.
Yeah, he's never a Jedi Knight. He was always just a Padawan. He was never.
Yeah.
He's never classed. He's the last Jedi, but he's not a Jedi master.
So, but I mean, I think at this point he could probably claim to be a Jedi. Maybe the ghost of Yoda was just like, Jedi, you are.
Yeah.
And then just, fucking call him a Jedi.
Yeah.
And then we're learning that Rey has Force powers.
Yeah.
So that would suggest that Luke is going to die in this one.
Maybe, yeah. But then there's Kylo Ren, who's on the dark side, isn't there?
Yeah, but he's not a Jedi, is he?
No, he's a Sith.
Because he's a dark.
He's a Sith.
Wait, that sounded slightly racist.
Because he's a dark. You are dying.
So, I am. I'm soldering on through for everybody else. So, maybe we'll have to. Maybe the visual viewers will see me make silent coughing sounds, and the audio viewers will never hear it. I don't know because nobody wants to listen to me cough up a lung.
That's true. That's very true. So we have our first sponsor today.
Okay.
So this company is from overseas. They're based abroad in Egypt.
Are they shipping children fuck dolls? Oh no, because that was China.
That's China. No. So this company,
Toys for kids.
This company is more or less like an insurance for your animals. It's a bit like pet insurance, but for exotic animals. So they're based in Egypt. They look after like wildlife and your pets and stuff. So if you've obviously there's a big thing in the news about people shipping apes over here. So if you need insurance for your ape,
wait, what?
haven't you heard this in the news?
I don't pay attention. I'm like Simon and Garfunkel, dude. I get all the news I need from the weather report.
Okay, so what's been happening is animals, like people have been paying like tens of thousands of pounds and dollars to get their own little chimps. So people have been like shipping them over.
Okay.
Yeah. So this actually might be ideal for you people, you sick fucks. So this actual company feeds, waters, vets your animals and looks after them for you. And it's called Camel Toe. So I hope you get in contact with them. They'll help you sort out all your different wildlife needs and all your exotic pets. And yeah, cameltoe.net. Thank you very much.
Are they any good with polar bears?
Yes, they are. They shave them for this country.
They shave polar bears?
Yes. So if you've got your own polar bear in the UK, they'll come along and shave it for you. And then you can put that...
Is that to get it through customs? Do they just say, "This Harry, Russian lady, you would stop mocking my people"?
Yes.
And then, it rolls its way through customs and then they let the hair grow back out into a glorious mane.
Yeah. So it doesn't sweat in the summertime. They shave it.
Ah, right. Yeah, of course. Because nobody wants a sweaty polar bear.
No, nobody likes a sweaty polar bear.
I suppose, Camel Toe would know something about sweat and things.
Yeah.
So, yeah, thanks Camel Toe for your sponsorship.
Thank you. That's the first one this week. They're not too bad. They thought.
Now,
Go on.
would you get a camel toe for your pet?
Yeah, I would actually. I'd sign my pet up to camel toe.
Because I'll be honest, I've got 2 fucking lovebirds downstairs that anybody can just take those little fuckers.
Yeah.
Actually, they can't. My fiance would murder me. If actually, shit, she's gonna hear this. Cut that bit out.
No.
Yeah, cut that bit out. I didn't try and give away our lovebirds. They have this one perch. They love this perch. It's they just hop on this perch and they can swing back and forth.
Yeah.
She felt sorry for them and felt that they might get cold at night, so she bought them this perch thing.
Yeah.
And this perch was like a little. It was almost like a vagina.
Yeah.
What can I say? It's if you take a square.
Yeah.
And then chop these 2 edges.
Yeah.
And then fold it out.
Yeah.
Or like a crisp packet. If I had crisp packets, I would show you.
Yeah.
And then cough and die.
Yeah.
And what happens is, in the corners that was open, there was a little wooden perch. And the little fuckers climbed on top of this.
Yeah.
Ate away at the straps that held it onto the cage.
Yeah.
And it just fell apart. So it's just like, alright then, fuck you. You're not having your little material perch keeping you warm. Here's your old metal wooden perch thing back.
Yeah.
I've come home today, went to feed him. This wooden perch is just chewed to shit and falling apart. Now it's just like an L shape hanging in the cage. And I'm just like, that's where you sleep.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are you going to do now? These birds are just shit where they sleep, essentially. Well, I suppose they shit where they sleep all the time, but I swear they're dumb as fuck or bored or something.
Yeah.
And they have this obsession with taking things and putting it in the water. Don't know why. Anybody know anything about lovebirds? By all means, tell us what the flying ducky my birds are doing, because I do not know.
Are they? Can you get them out and stroke them and pet them and stuff like that?
Oh no, they hate people.
What's the point in having them?
I don't know. What I want to do is reach into the cage, grab the bird so it's used to being held,
Yeah.
and then eventually just be like, okay, there you go, leave.
Oh wow.
It's the air freshener in this room, I think.
Do you reckon?
But what? Yeah. So I want to do that, but she's obviously like, well, no, because you'd terrify the living crap out of the birds. We had to take one of the birds to the vet one time, and she was just like, okay, you do it because I'm faffing around and I'm causing more hassle than it's worth. I was like, I've never handled a bird in my entire life. Yeah, all right, I'll do it. Reach into the cage, start chasing the thing around. Yeah, got you. And put it into the box and dragged it off to a vet.
Yeah.
It costs more than the bird is worth to get the fucking thing right again.
Jesus.
Brought it home, and then we had to take it back in 2 weeks. So once again, box. And off it went to the vets. That's the only sort of human contact that it's had.
Yeah.
Apart from, at the vet, the woman got it out of the box, and she was holding onto it, and I swear she got her thumb just jammed into its eye.
Yeah.
And it was just chirping like mad the entire time. She's like, oh, you are a loud one, aren't you? I'm thinking, move your thumb, you dopey cow. But anyway, she's a veterinarian. I'm just a bird owner. What do I know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was, crazy.
You remind me of a thing that happened to me and my girlfriend. Her brother has a bearded dragon, and you feed them locusts and stuff like that, and then things jump. So my girlfriend has a love for this bearded dragon, and this bearded dragon's lovely. It lets you stroke it, do loads of stuff with it.
More than she loves you.
No. But this thing is really like you can pet it, stroke it, it'll run around and it'll do whatever.
Yeah.
But she fed, when we were looking after it for her brother, we fed it, so you literally she can't handle these locusts, so you're meant to just tweeze her a couple in. So she just left the box in there because she couldn't deal with these locusts. So she left the box in there, and then a day later, she's like, oh, I want to stroke the bearded dragon. I was like, okay, off you go then. She didn't realise that there was still a couple of the locusts still alive in there. And as she goes in, so it's glass panel, wood box, glass panels on the front that you slide. She put her arm in and slid the glass towards her arm so that nothing would jump out or jump at her. She moved the glass to her arm, put her arm in. As she went to grab the bearded dragon, a locust jumped at her, she shit herself that much that she put her arm through the glass. And she didn't cut herself because it was like solid, proper, non-shattered glass. She put her arm through the glass and then panicked because the rest of the locust would come out and the bearded dragon may die from being cold. So Muggins here had to go get a binder, you know, the binders with the metal rings in the middle, flatten it out and put it along where the glass used to slide. And then had to go and ring up a glass cutting company, go grab a piece of glass and go, right, you're never feeding or touching that thing again.
Well, didn't she technically overfeed it? I mean...
No, these bearded dragons only eat when... this one only eats when it's hungry. It sits there.
Oh, that's all right.
You'll see it sit there underneath the warm lamp with its eyes closed and it will have its food on its head. It'll just sit there and just have it crawling all over him.
How very zen.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could sit there with food in my mouth and not eat it.
Yeah, it's true.
That's how I got this stunning physique you see in front of you today with my Hollywoods.
Yeah. Oh, but yeah, it just reminds me of that story. What a silly cow.
Wow. Does she listen to the podcast?
Yeah, she's one of our iTunes listeners.
Oh, right, yeah, because we are available on iTunes and SoundCloud and also visually on YouTube.
Yeah. We're officially SoundCloud owners now. Pro SoundCloud.
Yeah, that's it. We are financially invested in this podcast, so if it ever disappears, it's because I'm broke.
Yep. But hopefully you...
But it's all good.
It is all good. It's a nice little venture.
It is. I think I enjoy doing this more than I do anything else.
Yeah, me too, actually, at the moment.
I'm considering abandoning YouTube and just becoming a full-time podcaster.
Yeah?
I don't know.
I think it's quite good that our content is split between weeks instead of it being a full, like, everyday stuff. You'd run out of stuff to talk about.
You've seen my YouTube channel, right?
Yeah.
My content is still split between weeks.
See, I got into the phase of doing something every day, and it just...
I tried to do 3 a week for a while, and I don't know. I feel like the content just really suffered because of it.
Yeah.
So
it's whatever you're comfortable with and whatever you enjoy. But at the moment, I'm really enjoying Resident Evil 7. I'm loving that. So
I've kind of got to the point now where I'm not making like content, and I think, I kind of wanted to play that for the channel.
Yeah.
So I'm not actually playing anything.
Yeah.
It's really kind of shitty of me. I'm so first world problems with this thing. Like, it's really bad.
Yeah, we need to do the forest.
Yeah. Oh crap. Yeah. We should do that sometime. What am I doing this weekend? What are you doing this weekend? We'll talk about this when we're not recording.
Yeah.
How's that?
Yes.
Great plan. Yeah, but if you actually want to, be on time for my content, the more eagle-eyed viewer of you may realize I'm wearing a different watch today. That's right, because that is our second sponsor. I have the ad read here. So, you may have noticed I wear a different watch, sponsored by Stationary Watches. That is correct. This watch is stationary. You've heard of movement watches. I'll do that again. You may have heard of movement watches, but now there's a new boy in town, stationary watches. Are you tired of being held back by being on time? Get a stationary watch. That's right. They never change and are 100% accurate 2 times a day. If you go to their website and use the code LIL, you will get 38% off, but do it soon as the offer is only available until 12 o'clock midnight on December the 31st. So thank you very, very much for your sponsorship. They may have been a bit behind the time on that one. It's already gone the 31st. Oh, well. So, yeah, thank you, Stationary Watches, for your very, very late sponsorship. Cheers.
Thank you very much.
And now I can take this thing off because I think it's turning my wrist purple.
How many catches has it got?
It's just a...
I can't see that, mate. That's the wrong camera.
Oh, yeah, okay. It's this thing. That's good, man. I went to the audience first.
Yeah, that's good.
So yeah, stationary watches. And to be fair, just so you know, this is actually a functional watch. I just pushed the thing in, so it will move.
Okay.
But yeah, it's stationary watches.
Dedicated to the cause, people.
Yeah. So thank you very much for your sponsorship this week, Stationary Watches.
Yes.
Oh, I feel like I'm going to choke and die.
Right, well, if he's going to die, I think we should leave that for off camera. So I think we should leave today's episode there. So thank you for watching. This has been the Left in Lobby podcast. Hopefully he's a lot better next week.
Or I'll be dead and not back ever again.
And I'll bring skin instead. Don't
say that. People will actually try and murder me.
It's true. It's very true. Well, thank you for watching. If you want to contact us, we have got the email address. It's all in the description below. We're on Twitter at Left in Lobby. We are on Google at leftinlobby@gmail.com. And we're also on SoundCloud and iTunes. All you have to do is search for our name and we're there. So thank you.
Yes.
And goodbye.
Bye.